Children, welcome to EVS1 class today. It begins with lesson number 24. Let's see. It is substances, objects and energy. Let's understand the meaning of all these words: substances, objects and energy. Particles of a substance. Okay, now what is this? First we will understand the meaning of substance. Substance is what, children? Any material. It could be solid, liquid, gaseous, but any material is said to be a substance. And what it is made up of? Any substance or material, it is all made up of small tiny little particles. All particles, whether it could be solid thing, liquid material, solid material, they are all made up of small particles. Okay, so all the substances are made up of very small particles. Yes, meaning of substance is material thing, and these particles are not visible to our eyes. Yes, we cannot see them, but all materials are made up of certain small particles. We cannot see them. So all solid, liquid and gaseous materials are all made up of particles. Now, which are the different states of substances? In which form you can see any material or substance? Either you can see material or substance in solid state, or in liquid state, or in gaseous state. Like if you talk about water as a material, you will see that in three states: solid, liquid and gaseous, isn't it? If I say wood, you will say that wood we see in solid state, isn't it? If I ask chair, it is in the solid state, isn't it? But if I say milk, it is in the liquid state. So every material, every substance has a specific state, has a particular state. Okay. See, water, as we were talking about, water you will see in all three different states. If you see solid state of water, it is in the form of ice. If you see liquid state of water, this is the liquid state of water, and this is the gaseous state of water, isn't it? Gaseous, yes, isn't it? So now but if you see the arrangement of particles in the solid state, how it is, children? It is in the see, if these particles, how is the arrangement of particles in the solid state? They are closely packed with each other, they are closely attached to each other, isn't it? But if you see the arrangement of particles in the liquid state, they are bit away from each other, isn't it? But if you see the gaseous state, the particles are completely scattered, they are completely away from each other, isn't it? They are scattered everywhere. And that's how these materials look like this, isn't it? Solid, packed together. It is because of what, children? See, you can see a definite shape of the solid. Why this definite shape is there in solids? Because the particles are tightly attached to each other, tightly packed with each other. That's why you see a particular shape of solid. But if you see the liquid, they don't have a specific shape, isn't it? They starts flowing. Why they flow? Because the particles, they are little bit away from each other. And gaseous state, gas, air, it is scattered around us, isn't it? It is not restricted to one place. This air, you cannot see the air, but the particles are scattered everywhere. This is how the arrangement of particles in the gaseous state. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay. Now if you see these pictures, no, it is from your textbook only. See these girls, this man, potter we can say, he's making certain earthen pots, isn't it? The earthen pots he's making from the clay, isn't it? Yes, isn't it? He is making from the clay. So which is the material which is used to make these pots? Of course, clay is the material. Okay, and the object which is made from this clay is this earthen pot. Understood the difference between object and substance or material? A substance is the material which is used to make a specific thing, particular object. And objects are all made up of substances. Objects are made from substances, like earthen pots are made from this clay. So clay is the substance and pot is the object. Okay, so objects have a definite shape. Their parts are put together in a particular way. Objects are made from substances. See, wood is the substance, but so many objects are made from this wood, isn't it? Chair could be made, plank of wood could be made, bat, table. So all these objects we can make from this one substance, which is the wood. Understood? But of course, objects have definite shape. This bat has a specific shape, table has a specific shape, rectangular shape, chair has a specific shape, but this wood doesn't have a specific shape, isn't it? It could be in any shape, log of wood. So this wood is a substance and all these are different objects which are made from this substance. Now understood the difference between object and substance, children? Okay, difference between substance and objects is written here. So objects have a definite shape. Objects are made up of particular substance or material. You can see here, children, two girls. One girl is running and this girl is tired. Why this girl is tired? What do you think? Let's see another picture. Here this boat, it is not moving at all. It is it lies there only. But in another picture, if you see, this boat starts moving suddenly. Why? What is the reason behind it? You can see so many different types. Electricity is being made, electric energy, isn't it? So which material is used to make the electricity? See here, from garbage waste material also electricity could be generated. From these thermal power plants also electricity could be made. Windmill, from wind energy electricity could be made. Coal is burnt and it produces electricity. Yes, hydroelectric power stations, isn't it? Water running at a height gets converted into electricity. So if you see these pictures now, we'll start with this picture. Girl is running because she has the energy, no? Unless and until this girl has the energy, she cannot run. Exactly opposite is with this girl. This girl is tired. Why? Because she has lost all her energy. That's why she has stopped. So that means we cannot do our regular activities unless and until we have the energy, isn't it? If we have the energy, we can definitely do all our work regularly, all our daily routine, daily activities very well, isn't it? Here also, in the first picture, this boat is not at all moving. Why? Because energy is lacking. No, there is no energy to move this boat. But this boat in the another picture, it started moving because now wind energy is given to this boat, and with the help of that wind energy, boat started moving. So for everything you need energy, isn't it? So energy is basically what, children? It is the capacity of a body to do work. It is our capacity. Like in this picture, na, this is the capacity of this girl. She is running. This is her capacity. She can run. But this is not the capacity of this girl. She cannot run like her. Okay, so this is the capacity of a body to do work. Energy is the capacity of a body to do work, to perform any work. Whatever is the capacity of a body, how much work we can do, that is the energy. Okay, so by burning particular substances in the body, energy is produced. If we eat the food, it gets digested, isn't it? Now after the digestion of food, it gets converted into chemical or heat energy, isn't it? The food gets burned, it gets digested, and we get energy. Cars and other vehicles, they run on energy produced by the fuels. Yes, the petrol, we feel petrol in the vehicles, and that petrol gets burnt, and it is produced into some kind of energy, isn't it? Now which are the different types of energy or forms of energy, we can say? Energy you can see in different forms. So energy in the form of motion, movement, is said to be the kinetic energy, children. So all moving things has kinetic energy. Whatever thing you will see moving, it has kinetic energy. Like vehicles move, no? So what happens in the vehicles? That heat energy from the petrol, it gets converted into what? Kinetic energy. Unless and until the vehicle gets kinetic energy, it will not move. It will not move at all. So all moving objects, all moving things have what, children? Kinetic energy. It is the energy for movement. Energy in motion. Motion is what? Movement. So that is the kinetic energy. Electricity is another type of energy. Electricity is also a form of kinetic energy. You know, the fan, it starts moving, isn't it? The moment you switch on the button, no, this electricity is produced, no? Electricity move the blades of the fan. So you know very well, all moving things have kinetic energy. So electricity is also a type of kinetic energy. Okay. Then when you switch on your TV, no, the electric energy, it gets converted into light and sound energy. You can see the picture, so that is the light energy. You can hear the sound also, and that is the sound energy. So these are another types of energy, light and sound energy. Solar energy, which we get from the sun, it is used like in instruments like solar cooker, solar water heater, and to produce food by the plants. Plants, you know very well, they need sunlight to prepare their own food, isn't it? So that heat energy of the sun gets converted into chemical energy in the food of the plants. Okay, so chemical energy is another type of energy, form of energy, like heat energy. So what kind of energy we get from the sun? Heat energy. Solar energy is thus converted into chemical energy in food substances. Okay. So we use this food energy to perform various body functions. So when we eat the plants, this chemical energy from the food is used for various purposes by us. But basically, to produce energy, you need certain fuels. Like to run the vehicles, you need petrol or diesel, isn't it? So what are those fuels? Coal, mineral oil, like petrol. It is used, it gives heat energy. See, some pictures of the fuels are shown here, isn't it? Biogas, LPG, kerosene, and then coal. These are the fuels. Biogas, which is produced with the help of waste material. This is another source of energy. So that means we can say that which are the sources of energy. The main source of energy is what, children? Fuels and electricity. These are the two main sources of energy from where we can produce the energy. Fuels and electricity. Understood? So which are the various different forms of energy? Heat energy, chemical energy, kinetic energy, electricity, chemical energy, solar energy, isn't it? Light and sound energy. These are all various types or forms of energy. And which are the objects and substances? Energy is what, children? It is the capacity of a body to do work, and objects have definite shape, where and objects are made up of particular substance or material. This is the substance, and these are the objects which are made from this substance. Okay, so objects have a definite shape. Okay, and all objects are made up of a specific substance or material. Okay, children, so that's all for your today's EVS 1 lesson number 24. Again on Friday I'm going to have the last lesson of our syllabus, lesson number 24, and there we will finish our syllabus. Okay, children, so today you will get the video as well as PDF of lesson number 24. Please write down question and answers in your notebook. I know every day we are writing questions, every day we are getting we are I'm teaching the videos, but yes, to complete the syllabus we have to go bit fast. Okay, so do it well.